Okay folks, so that's what I was trying to tell you about. Now I don't know what you see. Look, what do they call them? I mean, I know the thing that travelling is probably sometimes called a gondola. I know that much, but what do they call those things exactly? Ski lift? Well, obviously it's not a ski lift because there's nowhere to ski. Sorry about the wind, by the way. Let me try just turning around for a minute. Right, so that's where we come from, the XL Centre. Like I said, there's that factory derelict building thing and the bridge that we crossed. So popular, sorry, not popular, I beg your pardon. Oh, what's it called again? Oh, sorry, see how my brain's going to sleep, so it shows you how tired I am. What is that place called again? Oh, for crying out loud, come on. Pontoon Dock. So that's where we came from. I actually forgot to you know, obviously for those that are not initiated with the Oyster system that we have in London, Oyster card, if you haven't got free travel, I used to have free travel, I don't anymore, but that's fine anyway, so whatever. But the thing is that, like I said, these days we have, or I do anyway, well everyone does, but I mean, I've had to start using it, I mean, oh sorry, I know the wind on this is going to sound absolutely atrocious. Oh dear, not a lot I can do about it. I'm trying my best to keep us out of the wind. Anyway, so yeah, so I've got an Oyster card and you're supposed to tap in and tap out with it, otherwise you get charged the maximum fare. But as happened a couple of times with me now, just recently, when that's happened, you do get a refund if you explain or give them a good, what they consider a valid reason. And I did that and I got a refund actually on my thing, which was good. So I might have to do the same, because I forgot to tap out when I got to Pontoon Dock, because the thing is that I'm so used to going through barriers using the underground, that, you know, using the barrier, using the underground, as I'm using the underground, you always constantly go through a barrier to get in and go through a barrier to get out, and so therefore it's automatic, you can't get out otherwise if you don't tap out and tap in. So, you know, in that sense I don't forget. But because it's the DLR, they don't have barriers on all of the stations, and that one didn't have a barrier, so I just completely forgot to. Look at this statue here, look, there's so many statues, and they're usually bronzes. I've noticed they're nearly always bronze. Look at this thing here, look at that, that's cool, isn't it? But yeah, so like I say, I completely forgot, and so the chances are now that I might get charged full fare, which hopefully I can get back anyway, but it's just a bit of a pain, you know what I mean? Oh, the Millennium Dome over there, by the way, people might recognise, even people that don't live in this country, whatever. That's the Millennium Dome over there, and here's this flipping, like I say, I don't know what the hell you call it actually. I just never thought, because like I say, it's not something, I think this is about the only one in the whole country. There might be others knocking about, but sorry, I'm just trying to keep the wind off this thing as much as I can. So there isn't that many in this country, so it's not something I'm familiar with, you know, that I use in everyday language, so that it's not something that I would necessarily, do you know what I mean? Anyway, thing is, I just can't for the life of me think what you call it. But I'm sure when we get a bit further up here, you see, not only we've got the wind to contend with, we've got airplanes to contend with as well. Oh dear. See, it's becoming noisy again. So, yeah, look, I don't know how well you can see that in this. It's getting dark now, by the way, and this is going to be the last vlog, definitely. Look, there you go. So like I say, those things are called gondolas, or at least that's I've heard them called that before. But what the actual whole rig up is called, I don't know. Actually, to be quite honest with you, I have no idea. So, like I said, it's a transport system anyway. It's not meant for, you know what I mean? It's not like a, you know, I was explaining before, like ski lifting or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? It's purely a transport system, essentially, because you can use your Oyster card on it and all that. I mean, in fact, I could possibly go on there myself with my Oyster card right now, I guess. I would imagine. But I have no idea how much it is, and I would imagine, quite possibly, that it is not going to be cheap. Not as cheap as, say, going on the DLR or going on a bus or whatever. Because the other thing is, as well, like I said, you see, we have many different transport systems in London now. Like, you know, the ferry, for instance. The ferry, it's just a transport system, you know what I mean? It's not like a transport system for a holiday sort of destination thing or something like that. It's purely for people to get to work, to and from work and stuff, you know, and to get across the Thames, essentially. It's just another way of getting across the Thames, basically. That's what it kind of boils down to. So, but yeah, but as I said, see, look, you can see it's just a thing, and it's even got the gates, the sort of what's the name gates. I'm curious now. I must admit, I'm gonna have to find out, because maybe, guys, maybe this won't be the last vlog. Maybe we'll go on.